Guys, welcome back to World's Illuminator 11 on this Monday. I hope you had a lovely weekend and welcome if it is your first time checking out my channel. And if it is your first time checking out the channel, then please do hit the subscribe button. You are very welcome here. So if you are looking to have a personal reading done or a one-on-one session, all about the personal reading is for your twin flame journey, or a one-on-one session about regaining your power or standing in your power as a divine feminine, you can contact me via my email, my website. My details are in the description box below. So it's the start of the new week. It's the end of the month of February. We're about to move into March, and which is bringing in all this new energy as well. And we're really being asked as divine feminines right now to really be in the place of living your life in the present moment, finding your happiness, finding your joy, and really being in a place of observing what is going on with you. When certain things come up for you, they're sort of highlighting certain things that you need to be working on yourself. And keep being in a place of observing the way that you respond or react in certain situations. What is upsetting you, what is bringing in fear. Observe all these things that are going on around you, because they are there to help you to work on those things so that you can be able to keep moving forward on your path. That's the message that's really coming through as we start this new week, to really be in the place of being in the present moment, observing what is going on around you and with you, so that you can be able to work on whatever it is that comes up, because when it comes up, it's highlighting certain things that are there for you to work on so you can keep moving forward on your path. And know that the more you keep working on yourself, the more you keep noticing what's going on with you, the more you're actually moving forward on your path as well, dealing with whatever needs to be dealt with in your own life, and growing as well, and continuing to keep moving forward. And you are moving forward towards that union that you are desiring with your divine masculine, that life that you're wanting to have as well. It is all coming in. However, every single day is a day of you being in a place of working on yourself, of noticing what is going on, and really working to release what needs to be released, to work through whatever needs to be worked through, because this journey is really a journey of ongoing growth and ongoing healing, is the message that's coming through. So we are going to check in today to see what is going on with the energy for the divine masculines and the divine feminines as we start this new week. So we're starting with the Light Seers Tarot. So thank you, angels. What is going on with the divine masculines as we start this new week? What is going on with the divine masculines? And then what is going on with the divine feminines? Thank you, angels. As we start this new week, what is happening with the divine feminines? Okay, and then we're also going to bring in the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So thank you, angels. For the divine masculines, what do we need to know? And then for the divine feminines, thank you, angels. We're also going to bring in the soul connections when two hearts meet. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know for the divine masculines? What do we need to know for the divine feminines? And what do we need to know for the journey from this deck? What do we need to know for the journey? Thank you, angels. Right. And we'll finish off with some messages as well from your divine masculine as we start this new week with the divine masculine 101. So thank you, angels. What does the divine masculine want the divine feminine to know today? What does the divine masculine want the divine feminine to know as we start this new week? What does the divine masculine want the divine feminine to know? What messages are coming through from the divine masculines to the divine feminines? Say any other message from this deck? Okay. That one and a couple here. Okay, so let's see what is going on as we start this new week. So the cards that came out from the Light Seers Tarot, so for the divine masculines, so the first card that I am seeing here is the Five of Wands. So this is about conflict. So this is showing you that there is some inner conflict that is still going on with the divine masculines. They know they want to move forward to tell you of the love that they have for you, but there's still some fears that are coming up. That inner conflict that comes up sort of, things that they're still needing to work on within themselves, so that they can release that inner conflict and really just be in that place of moving forward to tell you how they feel. So, but it can also be inner conflict going on in their 3D world as well with other people. If they're trying to make changes, there can be conflict happening with other people. So this is showing you that there is some conflict that is going on. The next card that came out is the Two of Swords, and that's really about the higher self, sort of, at that it's like a stalemate, the higher self and the ego, sort of, the ego coming in to stop, to bring in the fears, when the higher self is saying to your divine masculine, go forward, do what you are wanting to do, go forward to your divine feminine, you want this love. But then the ego comes in and brings in this fear, and that causes the stalemate. This is why I really feel that this is more about their own inner conflict when it comes to them wanting to move forward, but then the fears come up. So it's the ego that is still coming up for them. They know what they want to do. Their higher self is guiding them towards the love that they truly desire. But then the ego comes in, brings in that inner conflict and brings in the fear, and there tends to be that sort of stalemate. So this is something that they're still working on for themselves, to get past this inner conflict, to get past this ego. They're really trying to work through this this barrier that they still have of that inner conflict and that ego coming in. So they're still dealing with their ego, is the message that's coming through. The next card that came out is the Queen of Swords, and you can really see this is the energy that they're in. You can see it's like they're holding that sword. They want to move forward, but they're also in a place of contemplating, thinking about things a lot, which is where the inner conflict comes in as well, because they're in their mind a lot. So, they know how they feel in their heart, but they tend to be in their mind a lot. So, that is what sort of stops them as well from being able to just move forward to tell you how they feel, because they're still too much in their mind, and that brings in the fears. And it sort of brings in the stalemate with their higher self. So they are in a place of thinking about things. They know they have this love for you. They bring that, being in the mind too much brings in that inner conflict, as the ego brings in all these fears. So this is something that they're working on releasing, so that they can be able to move forward towards this love. And the next card that came out for them is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant really is about being on their spiritual path. It's like they are on this journey. They're going through their awakening. They are transforming. They are on their spiritual path. So things are starting to open up for them. They're starting to see things from a different perspective, but the ego is still coming in. This ego is still coming in to stop them from actually doing what they're wanting to do. So they're still in this place of thinking about things a lot, but you're being shown here that they are on their spiritual path. That's about like moving forward towards more of the light there. So, they are on their way to you, their divine feminine. This can also be about other people they may be speaking to as well, who are on the spiritual path, or some sort of leader, or someone who understands the journey more as well, who may be helping them, like the spiritual journey a bit more, who may be helping them as well. But this is showing you that they are going through their awakening. They are on this path. They are moving forward. It's just a matter of them working on integrating that ego that keeps coming in, because they're in their mind too much and keeps bringing in the fear. But they are thinking about this love. They want this relationship with you. That is the message. That's the card about the love that they're thinking about, holding their hands with you, their divine feminine. So it's like, they know where their heart is, but the mind sort of keeps coming in, bringing in that conflict and, and the fears as well. The next card that has come out is the Two of Pentacles. So that's about that need for balance. So, they're needing to find that balance. That's about, being in a place of being more balanced within their masculine and feminine energy as well, so that they can really be able to, to stop the ego from bringing in all these fears that stop them from being able to move forward. So they're still growing on their spiritual path. With that Hierophant, it's showing you that they are on their spiritual path, but they are still growing. And it's about them growing, releasing the fears, getting more into a place of balance, so they can be able to move forward towards you, because all they truly want is this love with you. So they are working on finding more balance in their own life so that they can be able to move forward towards this love. But they're also making decisions. The Ace of Swords has come out. So, some of that sort of time of contemplating and thinking about things, they are in the process of making decisions so that they can be able to move forward towards this love. So they're doing what they need to do in their own time. They're working on releasing the fears that are coming in from the ego, and they're also making decisions to help them to move forward towards this love. And the last card that came out is the Queen of Cups. So this is how they see you, as the beautiful divine feminine who's sensitive and loving, and and they are wanting to be with you. But they're also, even if they are very much in their mind, there is that sensitivity that is coming in from them because of the love that they have for you. They have that sort of Queen of Swords energy of really being in their mind and focusing on trying to sort things out, and the fears coming, but then there is that sensitive side that is coming in from the love that they have for you. So that is the hard side of theirs, that they're just needing to get more out of their head and connect more with that sensitive side, with that love that they have for you. So this is where they're working on finding that balance as well, balance between being logical and also the love that they feel in their heart. So this is the message of what they are working on right now. The more they get into a place of that balance, the more they'll be able to let the higher self go higher than, the ego that keeps bringing in the fear and causing that stalemate. And that's where they need to find the balance to release more of that conflict that comes in from the ego, and be able to move forward with their higher self, and the fear, the love that they feel in their heart, the way they're feeling that sensitivity and that emotion of wanting to be with you. So they're working on this, and as they're growing on their spiritual path, they are going to get to the place where they release all that inner conflict and that fear that is stopping them from moving forward towards you, and they'll move forward towards you because all they're desiring and thinking about is that love with you. And that is what they are working towards. So that's the message that's coming through for the divine masculines. And then for the divine feminines, so the first card that has come out for you, so we've got here the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups really is about sort of reminiscing. So you may be thinking about the good memories with your divine masculines, the times that you shared, but this is also about the past coming back. So you're being shown here that the past is coming back. Your divine masculine is coming back into your life. They're just working through certain fears and the ego that they're still trying to work on integrating. But they are the past that is coming back. And they're coming back because they are thinking about this love with you. And that is what they are wanting for their life. So they are the past that is coming back into your life. And the next card that came out for you is the Queen of Wands. And this is about that dedication and, dedication, that fire and passion as well with you, the divine feminine. This can be in relation to things that you're working on in your own life, but also your dedication to this journey. You know that you are going to have this love in your hands. It is all coming in at the right time. So you continue to be dedicated. You continue to keep standing in your power, for standing up for what you believe in, for this love, and not giving up, and knowing that there is going to come to a time where you are going to celebrate. It is all coming in. So this is about your dedication and, and not giving up and continuing to keep moving forward on your journey. But this can also be about you realizing the power that you have within you to bring in the things that you truly desire, and the power you have in dedication to work on the things that you're working on in your own life as well. And then the next card that has come out for you is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is about that dedication as well from your divine masculine. They are dedicated to this love with you, and they are moving forward towards you. And you're also being shown, you can see that divine feminine there, that's about that joy and happiness. You're being shown that you are going to have the time to celebrate, and really be enjoying your life. So you're being shown here that great things are coming, and they're coming in for you with that fire and passion as well. So the past is coming back. Your divine masculine is working on themselves, on releasing those fears so they can be able to move forward towards this love with you. And that is going to bring you that life that you truly desire. The Ten of Pentacles, having all the things that you are desiring, the abundance. The abundance is also coming in from the things that you're working on with that passion and dedication for yourself as well. This may be your mission, your spiritual work, being of service, whatever your job that you do, that is bringing in abundance as well. But you're also going to have all the things that you truly desire. So that's the message that's coming through here. You're going to have the 10 of Pentacles life, all the things that you are wanting for your life, and you are going to have the world. It's like everything is coming to a completion. You are going through this time of growing and moving forward on your path, doing the things that you're doing, working on your healing, and that is bringing in a completion. And when it comes to this love as well, that is also going to come in for you. So you're being shown here that all that you desire is coming in. It's about you continuing to keep working on yourself, continuing to keep being in a place of trusting and knowing that it is all coming in for you at the right time, because the past is coming back for you, and that is your divine masculine. And it's powerful because yesterday the cards that came out when I did a short video from my new deck, Divine Masculine Honesty and Realizations, it was that your divine masculine talking about the reunion, saying, "See you soon, my love." Do check that out if you haven't seen it. So, they are knowing that this reunion is inevitable, that it is coming in. And they're also showing you that it's coming in. They just need to work on releasing that inner conflict and the fears that are still coming up. But they are on their way, and you are going to have the world. You're going to have all the life that you are dreaming of having, with abundance, the family, and all the things that you are desiring. So we are going to check in to see what came out for the divine masculines from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So it's the Gateway card. So this is showing you that they are moving forward. You can see with that unicorn there, that's showing you that they are galloping forward. When it comes to this love, they're moving towards you. They're doing what they need to do in their own life. The gateway is open as well to lead them to you, their divine feminine. So they are moving forward. The next card that came out for them is patience. So this is about them needing to be patient with themselves as well. As they work on integrating that ego and finding balance in their own life, that's about them having that patience as well. Patience with themselves, because I know they truly want this love. They want to bring this in, but there's still certain things that they need to work on themselves. And, that's about them having that patience with themselves as well, so that they can get to that place at which they are actually ready to move forward and tell you how they feel. And then the cards that came out for you, the divine feminine, the first one is freedom. So you're being shown here that your divine masculine is finding their freedom. They're working on finding their freedom so that they can move forward towards you. That's the divine masculine collective as well. They are moving forward towards their divine feminine, galloping forward, and like the birds, finding their freedom so that they can be with you. And the next card that has come out for you, the divine feminine, so we've got two cards here. We've got enlightenment. So you're going through moving forward, as well as you're working on yourself, as you're growing. You are moving into that place of enlightenment as well, as you keep moving forward on your spiritual path. And it's about you continuing to keep working on yourself, working on getting to that place of unconditional love for self and for your divine masculine as well. And, that's about you really moving forward towards enlightenment. And that is what, you are doing on your spiritual path, as you continue to keep working on yourself. And the last card that came out is taking risks. So you may be needing to take certain risks in your life right now, maybe make changes and move forward towards things that you truly would like to do in your life. Like, if you want to change your career to do more of a spiritual work, or being more in service. So there are certain risks that you may be looking to take in your life right now to move things forward. And know that when you take any risks, as long as you are doing it from a place of love and to move forward on your path as well, you've got the universe there to catch you. So it's about taking those risks and knowing that you're not doing this journey alone. That's the message that's coming through. And then the cards that came out from the soul connections when two hearts meet from the divine for the divine masculines. So the first one is cherish, and it says cherish your relationship. So it's powerful that this has come out. This is showing you that your divine masculine is cherishing this relationship with you, their divine feminine, and that is what they are thinking about when, if I can find this Two of Cups, that's what they are wanting. They cherish this relationship with you, and they want to be with you, and that's why they're working on themselves so that they can be in a position to hold hands with you and and really live that life with you. So they're cherishing this relationship and they want things to move forward with you. The next card that came out is heart, and it says you begin to feel your heart beat faster when you are close. So powerful that that came out for your divine masculine. They are close to moving forward to tell you how they feel. And, it's like their heart is opening as well, is the message that I'm getting with this. Their heart is opening, is beating faster. They know they want this love with you. So really powerful that that has come out. The next card that came out for them is commitment. And it says commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. So that's what your divine masculine wants. They want that commitment with you. They know that they cherish this relationship. Their heart is opening. They cherish this relationship with you, and they want that commitment. And that is what they are moving forward towards. That's what they are thinking about, that reunion and having that commitment with you, whether that is marriage or, just a long-term commitment. That's what they want with you, their divine feminine. So this is what they are working towards. This is why they're working on, finding that balance in their own life as well, so that they can actually be in a position to be able to have that commitment and not sort of fall back because the fears start to come in again. So they're working on becoming more balanced in themselves so they can bring in this commitment with you. And then the cards that came out for you, the divine feminine. So the first, your card is spiritual, and it says your spiritual journey is beginning. So this is you on your spiritual path towards that enlightenment. You are continuing to stand strong on your spiritual path as well as a divine feminine, and that is helping to open up the doors to bring in all the things that you truly desire. And the next card that came out for you is deeply. And it says, look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationship. So that's about you really going deep within, connecting more with your inner world and really seeing what your soul purpose is, the things that you are here to do. But also when it comes to this love as well. So that's about you taking the time to connect more with your inner world. And then the cards that came out for you for the journey, the first one is telepathic. So really powerful that this has come out. So that's like you and your divine masculine communicating telepathically in all sorts of different ways, via music, in feeling them around you, sending each other messages through numbers in all sorts of different ways. So you are communicating. And it says close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. So, you are communicating telepathically in all sorts of different ways. And then the next card that came out is rejoice. So really powerful for you, the divine feminine. It's like you and your divine masculine there rejoicing with the two hearts in the air. You're being shown that that time of celebration is coming in. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. And this is actually for the journey. So this is showing you that you are going to have that time to celebrate, to rejoice together, because it is all coming in. That past is coming back for you. And the last card that came out is union, which is really powerful. And this is for the journey. And it says the union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. So you're being shown that the union is coming in. What a beautiful card to come in for the journey, because the angels are showing you that the past is coming back. You are going to have the time to rejoice together and celebrate, and because that union is coming in. So really, really beautiful message coming through. So we're going to see what messages your divine masculine has got for you as we start this new week. So let's see what has come out here. So the first card is, can't you see what you do to me? So your divine masculine is saying to you, divine feminine, can't you see what you do to me? I have so much love for you, and I want to move forward and tell you how I feel. Right now, I'm just working on releasing these fears that keep coming up for me, on finding balance in my own life so that I can really be able to be with you. So they are saying to you, can't you see what you do to me? And then they're also saying you turn me on so much. So they're also letting you know that, you turn them on so much. That's why they're also saying, can't you see what you do to me? Because they're turned on by you so much. And they're also saying, I want to be myself with you. So this is why they're working on finding the balance in their life. This is why they're working on releasing that inner conflict, all those fears that keep coming up, because they want to be themselves with you. When the fears come in, they take away, who their true self, because they're sort of covered, their true self is covered up by all these fears. And, and they start to act from a place of fear. So they need to release this first so that they can be with you and, and be their true self. So they're saying to you, I want to be myself with you. And they're also saying it will never be over between us. So they're letting you know that it will never be over between us. They're doing what they need to do so they can be with you. And then they are also saying, I never meant to cause you pain. So, they are letting you know that they're sorry, they never meant to cause you pain. There are certain things that they needed to learn in their life, the same way you needed to learn certain things as well. So they're saying, I never meant to cause you pain. They're also saying, I'm proud of who you are. So they're proud of who you are, the way you've grown on your journey, the person that you've become, all the work that you're putting on yourself, and, and just who you are. They are proud of you and they are letting you know this. And they're also saying, I know we can change the world. So they know that the two of you can change the world. That, brought together, or when you are together, you have so much that you can do to really make a difference and change the world. So they're saying to you, I know we can change the world. And they know that you two have something that you are going to do together, a mission together. So they're saying to you, I know we can change the world. And they're also saying our union is meant to be. So what a beautiful message to come through from your divine masculine, saying our union is meant to be. When for the journey, there was also the card of union. So you're being shown that it is all coming in, that past is coming back to bring in that union that is meant to be. And, and that union is coming in because that is for the journey. So really beautiful messages coming through as we start this new week. I hope you have a great day, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Love, peace, positivity, and light.